You need to understand that your brain will never do things that you see are not going to bring you results.
Get clients, get them results. You always want to focus on your strengths.
There's actually no way for me to actually give the same attention to the $1 million client and to the $500 million client.
You just have to focus on doing your thing well.
I was reading this post from this guy, and he had like 4,000 likes, like 12,000 shares or something like crazy like that. And it was talking about like procrastination, right? And I thought that's interesting because I think everybody looks at procrastination and everybody looks at not doing in a weird and I think not efficient way. So let me tell you what I think as we begin to unfold this beautiful vlog today. It's a beautiful day today in Bucharest. Pretty happy, pretty unslept, but pretty happy. Yeah, so let me tell you, I have to get into a meeting in like 5 minutes, but after I get out of that, I'll go through my two most important things when thinking about procrastination. So let's do this. So my first thing would be to always think about why. So I think a lot of people ask themselves, why do I not lose weight? Why do I not go to the gym? Why all these things? When in fact you should be asking yourself, why is it that you would be doing that in the first place, and kind of get that reasoning done, because your brain is not stupid. So if you do something and you don't have a great reason to do it, your body will stop you because you have, in theory, you have limited energy, and your body doesn't want you to be spending your energy on anything that doesn't bring or is not looking to bring a favorable result. So make sure that everything that you're doing, you have a really clear reason why as the motivation behind it, and if you can, have a lot of them. So I have a lot of motivations for what I'm doing as of my work and everything, and because of that I'm never out of motivation because I have 25, right? But if you don't have any reason to go to the gym and lose weight, and if you're just like trying to do it and you don't have you don't know that you want to do it because of your health, or because you want to look good, or because you want to increase your confidence, you want to be healthy, you want to have more energy. If you don't know those things and you don't really deeply understand them, you're not going to be able to do that. So number one, you need to understand your why. Second thing is, you need to understand that your brain will never do things that you see are not going to bring you results. So here's what I mean by that. If you want to write a book and you think the book is not going to sell well, or you're doing the book because you want to sell and that's not what you think is going to happen, if you don't see a positive end goal, if you don't have a positive projection of the result, you're not going to do it. And because your brain doesn't want you to spend effort in that. So you need to understand, that's why you need to have affirmations. That's why you need to have all that crazy stuff, because if you don't project a positive outcome on what you want to do, you're not going to do it. And if you're not going to do it, you're not going to get it. So that's why you need to have affirmations and you have all those things so that you can actually go out and do the stuff you want with that in mind. That's why depression happens. When you have a completely negative projection on the future, you will essentially be depressive because you don't have anything to look forward in the future. It's not about the present. So that's that. Let's go to the next meeting.
So that's kind of what I think stops people. I think a lot of, and let me just sit down. So just finished the day, and what I'm thinking is, I just had this client call, and they're just like, the feeling I'm getting from them is they just overanalyze everything, and they just think through everything. And it's fine, I get it, but we as people, I think we have the tendency of thinking things way too much. We should act more and then see what happens, and then decide on that what happens next. There's no such thing as getting killed by making a mistake. You're not gonna get killed, you're just gonna learn. So I think first off, you need to understand why you're doing what you're doing. And if you understand that, you're gonna be automatically drawn towards your goals. You're gonna feel that. Second off, you need to understand that if you do not see a positive projection of what you want to do actually happening, you're not going to be feeling like motivated to do so, because your brain wants you to save energy and spend it on stuff that's going to get you a return in a way or another. So do affirmations, actually like persuade yourself, tricking yourself into actually believing that's going to happen. That fake it till you make it phase, it's really important. And then the last thing, don't overanalyze. Just do it. Test things. See what happens. And after you do that, like you're going to get so much better at things, because even if you're going to fail a lot more, you're going to have a lot more things to actually go through, to analyze and decide from. So that's what I think. It's my take on procrastination, motivation, actually getting stuff done. I just got a new haircut, as you can see. Robert, if you can put the little spin that I've attached to the videos with like the before and after thing. Yeah, I think that's gonna wrap up for today. Next week, starting Saturday, I'm gonna be going to France to ski, which is, I think, this is the first week off. I mean, not off, I'm still gonna be working, but this first vacation I'm taking in a long time. And I really don't really like it, because I'm in a, like, we're growing so much and there's so many things happening, but it has me scheduled, gotta do it. It's gonna be really fun. I'm gonna record the whole thing and have it in a vlog. So with that being said, thank you so much for watching these. Give them a thumbs up. Love you so much. Talk to you soon. You gotta work really smart in those hours. You're gonna be really efficient and you're gonna find your balance, and that's key. But you need to first maximize your output, then kind of make it efficient.